Hello everyone, and welcome to Pick a Card reading on what makes you unforgettable. For this reading, I'd like you to take a few deep breaths before picking one pile for your reading. And once you're ready, please pick one pile. So for pile 1, we have the Sodalite, pile 2, the Magnesite, or pile 3, the Rose Quartz. Hello pile 1, and welcome to your Pick a Card reading on what makes you unforgettable. This reading is for everyone's choose the Sodalite crystal. So part 1, as I tune into the energies, I feel like this group of people who are very independent, free thinkers, people who love to explore new territory, people who are very brave and courageous. With the Cat Spirit card and the Queen of Cups card, I feel like you're a group of people with strong intuition. You have very good instincts, and I feel like this is what makes you unforgettable, the fact that you're very sharp and on the point. I feel like you're also very astute, direct when need be. With the Guilt card, I feel like in the past you may have felt guilty in terms of saying no, but I feel like with experience and over a period of time, you've learnt to set healthy boundaries for yourself. As you've got to know yourself better, you're able to assert your needs. I feel like there's a group of people with strong communication skills as well. I feel like with this group, you're natural leaders, or you embody someone who is capable of becoming a great leader. I also feel that people find you unforgettable due to your sunny nature, your abundant nature. You're very energetic, vibrant. With the Sun card, I feel like in this group there are a lot of people with prominent fire signs in their nature chart. So you could be Leo, Sagittarius or Aries, Sun, Moon or Rising. I feel like some of you may even have North Node in Leo. With the House of Flowers, this tells me wherever you go, you're able to make it your home. You're someone who can blossom in most situations, most environments. You have this knack, this skill for beautifying your environment. So I feel like what makes you unforgettable is your majestic nature, your adaptable nature, the fact that you're very flexible, independent, and you have an eye for beauty. With the House of Flowers, this also tells me you're very grounded, you're very balanced in your outlook in life. I feel like this group of people who are very self-serving, not in a selfish way, but in a way that you know what your purpose is in life, so you strive towards your goals. I feel like you're able to give and receive. I feel like people see you as someone who is very adventurous, someone who has seen a lot in the world, but is always looking for new adventures, new territory to explore. I also feel with this group, you have some kind of transformative energy about you. The fact that you're always able to pick yourself up, reinvent yourself. I feel like wherever you go, you always find allies, people who are able to understand you and support you. You may even have people who look up to you. I feel like you're a group of people who lead by example, and that creates many admirers and followers. I also feel part 1, your inner core is what makes you unforgettable. The way you're able to give love. I feel like this is a very loving group, very compassionate, very beauty focused, whether that's beauty from within or externally. There's something very decorative about you. I feel like wherever you go, you add value, you add beauty. So part 1, I feel what makes you unforgettable and what people remember about you is your sharp intuition, your sharp instincts, the way that you're very honest, the way you set healthy boundaries. I also feel people remember you by the way you walk or the way you present yourself. You're very gracious, elegant. I feel like you're very poised as well. People remember you for your flexibility, the way you have a keen eye for detail. You're very astute. I also feel your sunny nature is unforgettable, the way that you shine, the way that you are naturally the life of a group. I feel like with this group you're very attractive as well. There's something about your aura, your energy that is very attractive. I feel like people are mesmerised by you. They're mesmerised by your appearance, your vibe, your presence. I also feel people at first may judge you incorrectly. Because of the way you present yourself, they may be a bit intimidated by you. But over time, when they get to know you, they see that you're very charismatic, very warm person, very giving. So I feel like what makes you unforgettable, part 1, is your majestic nature, your independence, your intuition, and the way that you surprise people in pleasant ways. I feel like with this group, you've undergone a lot of trials and tribulations in life. You know what it's like to be in the dark. You know what it's like to be encountering difficulties, as well as you know how to embrace life. So I feel like this is another thing that makes you unforgettable, the way you're able to bounce back no matter what. And I feel like you use your wisdom from difficult times to help others. So once people get to know you, they see these qualities in you, and that's what makes them respect you more. The fact that you're very relatable and you're quite down to earth than what they first thought. So part 1, that was your reading on what makes you unforgettable. I hope you've enjoyed this reading, and if you have, please ensure to like, share and subscribe to the channel for more video uploads, and it also greatly helps the channel to grow. Thank you for watching, catch you next time, bye. Hello part 2, and welcome to your pick a card reading on what makes you unforgettable. This reading is for everyone who chose the Magnesite crystal. So part 2, immediately as I tapped into the energies of these cards, I feel like what makes you unforgettable is your observant nature, your patience, the way that you're very determined and persevering. I feel like this group of people have quite a lot of prominent placements and earth signs. I'm feeling quite a lot of Taurus, Capricorn and Virgos in this group. People see you and remember you as someone who is fearless, someone who has built resilience over time, someone who forges forward, forges towards their goals. People remember you as someone who's very strong, courageous. Another thing that makes you unforgettable is your loving nature. I feel like with this group, even though you've been hurt in the past, you don't allow this to hold you down. You're very balanced. Because with this King of Swords, this tells me you're very logical, practical, intellectual. Even though you are tapped into your emotions, you don't allow your emotions to affect your performance. If you've got your mind set on something in terms of a goal, you set out to achieve it. With this Mother of Cups card, This tells me you're very tapped into your emotions. You are quite sensitive, but you don't allow this to hinder your performance or hinder your direction in life. I feel like you're a group of people who have a lot to offer. You're very grounded, anchored. I feel like you're also very creative. You have very good structures in place. People see you as someone who is solid in character, someone who's steady, reliable. Because with this my dear friend card, with the 10 of Pentacles, this tells me you're a force to be reckoned with. And that's another thing that makes you unforgettable. People see you as a risk taker, very bold, courageous, someone who is able to stand their ground when need be, someone who is a natural warrior. I also feel another thing that makes you unforgettable is your loyalty, your protective nature, the way that you're a very good friend. I feel like it may take you some time to forge friendships, but once you find good friends, you're always there for them. You're someone who people can confide in. You're someone who has good advice to offer to others. And this is another thing that makes you unforgettable, that you're a great friend. I also feel another thing that makes you unforgettable is your vision, your goals, your passions. The fact that you're someone who has built strength over time. The fact that some of you may have come from humble beginnings or difficult beginnings. But with your experiences and your circumstances, you've been able to use them as stepping stones to get to where you want to be in life. You're someone who is very positive. And this is another thing that makes you unforgettable. I feel like with this group, you're not easily intimidated due to what you've been through in life. You've empowered yourself. You've stepped into your power. You realise your worth. So with this Be Bold and Make the First Move card, I feel another thing that makes it unforgettable is the way that you're able to take charge of your life. You're able to take leap of faith to move towards things that are good for you. You're also someone who gives very good advice. You're very empathic. You're someone who has a maternal energy about you. You're someone who has seen a lot, experienced a lot. Someone who still celebrates life no matter what. And this is what makes you unforgettable, part 2. The way that you are very well-rounded. You're very grounded, very logical, compassionate group of people. So part 2, what's unforgettable about you is your strength of character, your tenacity, your determination, your drive. You're someone who is aware of your limitations. You're someone who faces your fear. I feel like with this group you've overcome a lot of fears, a lot of obstacles. I would say you're a group of people who feel your fear, but you do it anyway. Just like the book, you're very inspirational to others, which is what makes you unforgettable. So part 2, that was your reading on what makes you unforgettable. I hope you've enjoyed this reading, and if you have, please ensure to like, share and subscribe to the channel for more video uploads, and it also greatly helps the channel to grow. Thank you for watching, catch you next time, bye. Hello part 3, and welcome to your pick a card reading on what makes you unforgettable. This reading is for everyone who's chose the rose quartz crystal. So part 3. As you tune into the energies, I feel like you're a group of people who are very centered, very in touch with your inner nature, core, spirit. I feel like this may be a group of very spiritual people or group who are in touch with their spirituality. I feel like you've become more empowered. Some of you may be well travelled, cultured. Your family may have moved house quite a lot. I feel like there's something very traditional about you at your core, whether this is traditional values or you're very rooted in your history, in your bloodline. There's something about roots here and being proud and respectful. I feel like what makes you unforgettable is your solid sense of belief, your sense of faith, the way that you're very in tune with who you are and what you want. I feel like with this group, you're very intuitive as well as creative, and that you may be ruled by your emotions, your intuition. I feel like this group can make quick decisions based on what feels right for them. You may have had to learn to trust your intuition. With the 8 of Wands, I feel like you're a group of people who are very good at relaying things to others. You have very strong communication skills. Some of you may have a divine mission in this lifetime. You could be a divine messenger, helps others by sharing information. With the 9 of Pentacles, this tells me you're very grounded, abundant. Abundance comes in many forms. Abundance in knowledge, wisdom, prosperity, good health. But I do feel there's something very abundant about this group. With this Elixir of Life card, I feel like you're a group of people who are able to see the good in most situations, and this includes people. You're able to surpass negatives by focusing on the good. I feel like you're a group of people who are able to solve problems. You're able to find solutions. You're able to uplift others as well, I feel, which is what makes you unforgettable. The fact that you're very grounded in who you are, you're very uplifting, and in a way I would say you're quite refreshing, because you break through stagnation, which is what makes you unforgettable. With the Will and Adjustments Are Required card, I feel like you're quite a lucky group of people. I feel like with this group you have strong faith. You believe in destiny. I feel like you're very adaptable to situations. You're able to move, flow in life. I feel like you've learned how to become resilient. You may not have always been resilient, but I feel like you've learned to have thicker skin. I'm getting for some of you, you've encountered difficult situations, whether that's been at home, growing up, or in work environments, which has enabled you to grow and find that inner strength. I feel like you've become more assertive, more aware of who you are. And I feel like you're able to move with change. I feel for some of you, you're very resourceful. You've learnt how to make the most with what you've got. I feel with your power of creativity, you've been able to create opportunities for yourself. Some of you may have found yourself in the right places at the right time when it came to various opportunities. I feel like this group, you're kind of co-creators of your world, of your fortune, which is what makes you unforgettable, because people see that you're able to bring yourself up, come out of situations that weren't serving you through self-trust. So part 3, what makes you unforgettable is your innate nature, your self-confidence, your belief in yourself, your faith. Some of you may be spiritual, religious, but if not, there's something very strong, something very grounding about you. The way that you're able to create opportunities in your life, the way that you're able to find your way out of certain situations is another thing that makes you unforgettable. I feel like for some of you, you may be Taurus in this group, star sign Taurus. There are some Leos as well. I feel for some of you in this group, you're very creative. You could be artists. There's something about you that is very appealing to others. I feel like some of you have created some wonderful works of art which others find unforgettable. So part 3, another thing people find unforgettable about you is the way you're able to look at the good things in life, the way you're able to smell the roses, the way you're able to find hidden gems, your gratitude for life. I also feel people see you as someone who's very wise, enlightened, awake. Your innate faith in yourself and in the universe is unforgettable. So part 3, that was your reading on what makes you unforgettable. I hope you've enjoyed this reading, and if you have, please ensure to like, share and subscribe to the channel for more video uploads, and it also greatly helps the channel to grow. Thank you for watching, catch you next time, bye.